The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Southampton against
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Now it's Aguero. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. And here's Aguero. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bellingham with the goes for a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And we have liftoff! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Eastern are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's Bale!
Eastern really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Bellingham. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game. Towering header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he thumps it clear. Albert Ferrer. Dunk is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? Here's Rodri. Vieira. Oh, that's well spotted.
Eastern truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Bale. Oh, now he... And Hullet!
என்ன போஸ்ட்க்கு ஒரு ஷாட் கூட
Just
போக
couldn't
முடியல.
quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Albert Ferrer. De Paul. And it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Minutes have been indicated.
Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Goal scorer for Southampton.
And there we have it, the two.
Jude Bellingham.
So, temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive.
He'll try from distance! Thuram.
நல்லா போட்ட பால்.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Aguero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Luis Suarez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take and a good air. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Eastern cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Applies the finish! Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
O'Shea, and it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Stoichkov. De Paul.
Southampton surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Stoichkov. And he's got away from it. Easton could be just about done here.
Well, whatever it is, Pete.
It's Aguero! So we have movement on both benches. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
The final
என்னடா
5
பாஸ்
minutes.
போட்ட டி
Might
சனியே.
be danger. Nunez!
சத்தியமா சனியும் பாஸ்ல கருமோ.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
What was this?
Southampton have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So that's it. It is all over. Easton were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Right. Eastern on my round. பங்களாதேஷ் இருந்தா சூப்பரா இருக்கும். பங்களாதேஷ் பட்டாயினங்களை போட்டு அடிக்கணும். அது blue. என்னடா இது?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a scene we have
today's
here.
match.
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Chelsea இது.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Mason Mount, is a player I see as a modern attacking midfielder, and a very good one at that. He'll often sit around the outside of the opposition central midfield, taking the ball in the half turn and then look to dribble the ball forward. He's very good at doing that. He's very good at doing most things.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
என்னடா ஒருத்தன் பின்னாடி இத்தனை பேர் இருக்கானுங்க.
Sharp little ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Space for him to turn and look, and the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
ஒரு ஷாட் அடிச்சாடுறாங்க. இதெல்லாம் கனெக்டா இருந்தா நான் அப்படியே வெளியே போயிடுவேன்.
Tries one from range.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gavi powering forward here. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Gavi. looking to pass their way up the pitch.
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. It's Gullit. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And here's Gullit. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gullit. Out towards the flank. Oh, cracking ball. It's Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. India go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
India have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 24, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So the action resumes.
Number 23, Mason.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
18, Ferran Torres.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Dani Olmo.
Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Suarez makes a dash for it. And it's Gullit. He's had a shot! Ferran Torres, always looking for that half a chance. Gavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's Lahm. Gavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Quality ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. And he shoots! And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 25, Gavi, coming on the field. Number 19,
Bellingham, who is
Michael
rarely
Owen.
short on confidence.
Number 15,
And
Jude
here's
Bellingham.
Gullit.
Fake
He's
shot
really put
down.
himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Great vision. It's anyone's ball now. Aimed beyond the defence. In he goes again!
என்னடா எங்கேயோ போடுறான் உழுவுது பாஸ்.
There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
இப்ப என்னடா பண்றீங்க?
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Kylian Mbappe.
So time for change.
Number
And
22,
this one has been on the cards for a
Luis
little while.
Suarez.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Jude
Well,
Bellingham.
this is to be expected,
Number
Peter. When you've
7,
got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 21,
Bale.
Gareth Bale.
Oh, that's fabulous.
23,
It's Bale!
Eden Hazard.
Great shot,
And that's a
great
real
shot,
chance
Bale.
missed.
Bastian
Bale
Schweinsteiger.
fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, that's superb. That's going to go a long way. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Owen. Lovely. Owen! Now that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. And it's Vieira. He's having a pop! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. Lahm. Hazard. Now he's running away. It's Hazard! It's hit the upright. they've got rid.
அப்புறம் சொல்றது போடாது.
And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you
Hello,
thinking?
everyone.
Well, a
This
decent
is the
draw,
moment
Peter,
you've
with a
all
good
been
mix of
waiting for.
action and
The time
plenty
to
of
pick
talking
out
points,
today's
and it
lucky
ended with the
numbers.
right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains...
அசாடோட அந்த ஷூட் கூட போடலன்னா என்ன பண்றது? நெப்டியூன்
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. Think opposition defenses
என்னடா double touch இது மயிறு டச்டா இது
they're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Barcola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, just a keeper now. Shoots! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Marmoush! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And Hullet!
Well,
he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
ஆமா
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Thiago, and it's Cucurella.
Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's through here. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
நீங்களா போட்டாங்க உள்ள போயிட்டு
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out. Here's a chance! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Dembele. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's having a go! He would have been quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. James Rodriguez. Marmoush. Marmoush does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Aguero! And he's stuck in as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight.
And that is indeed the final act. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. Single goal difference at half-time. Midway to the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Bradley Barcola.
Gets us going once more.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So again, we have decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lahm charging forward down that flank. Lahm, there's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. India really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's been played through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one. Oh, great leap!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
And it's Vieira.
Thiago Alcantara.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Number 7.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 13.
Schweinsteiger.
Neymar.
And
Number
here's
10,
Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a cute ball.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. In towards the back stick. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. India played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly
Please turn your
deflated.
attention to the screen for information provided. Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of...
Ferran Torres!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great ball, it's Aguero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Aguero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero.
Aguero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Aguero is offering a right smile there.
Iniesta, very much a man of this moment. And here's Bale, knocks it out wide. Schweinsteiger, and this is Bale. It's Bale!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Tries from a long way out. Iniesta, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ambitious ball here. Takes a shot!
டேய் என்னடா டேய்
Hit it first time.
Bale really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Van Bommel is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played down the flank. Iniesta. Totti. De Jong. Oh, he's been caught now. Aguero! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And this is Drogba. Aguero, and again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. They've played it short. This looks promising. India have the chance to go the other way. Totti with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. Schweinsteiger. And it's Gullit. And here's Ferran Torres.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
An uncompromising challenge.
Ferran Torres,
So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows,
And
we
we come
remain
to you now
where we
with a
started.
quick request
Plenty
for
for
support
both
to our
managers to
charity
mull over here. 45 minutes.
very happy with the flow. They're moving forward at a very nice rate.
At the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, that's the most from a defensive perspective. He's now managed to be so happy.
It's a goal! Very into the second half. And already it is easing up. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top mark for that finish. That was the fullest on Douglas.
It's come back out to him. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Schweinsteiger deals with that comfortably. Bale, who is really short on confidence.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Drogba. Totti. Iniesta has created one goal already. 60 minutes played. Now it's Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a very... It's Bale! And that is wildly off target.
Bale clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 19, Francesco
So we have
Totti.
movement on both benches.
Number 22, Raúl. Number 4, Didier Drogba. Number 10, Sergio Aguero. Coming on the field, number 16, Fermin Lopez.
And it's Hazard.
Number 6,
He's a sharp little ball here.
Number 18.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
India leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Vieira, good purposeful running this. It's played through for him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, he's having a go! Off the post!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Fermin, never out of the action for very long. It's run loose here. Bonucci. And that will be the final act. India have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think the goal did come at a good time, and